One of the most famous phrases in Bitcoin is this: not your keys, not your coins. But what does that actually mean? In simple terms, it means that if you do not control the private keys, then you do not have full control over the Bitcoin. You may see it in an app. You may see a balance on a platform, but if another company is holding the keys for you, then they are the ones with ultimate control. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts for beginners, because in traditional finance, most people are used to trusting third parties. Banks hold the money, apps manage the account, support teams help recover access. Bitcoin introduced a different model. It gave people the ability to hold value directly, but that only really happens when the person controls the keys. If an exchange or platform holds the keys, then you are trusting them to protect, manage, and give you access to your Bitcoin. Sometimes that may feel convenient, but convenience is not the same as ownership. And this is why the phrase matters so much. It reminds people that Bitcoin is not just about buying something called BTC, it is also about understanding who actually has control. If you leave everything on a custodial platform, then in a meaningful sense, you may not fully possess what you think you possess. That does not mean everyone must instantly move into advanced self-custody on day one, but it does mean people should understand the difference. There is a big difference between exposure to Bitcoin and actual control over Bitcoin. So when people say, not your keys, not your coins, they are not trying to sound dramatic. They are pointing to one of the deepest truths in Bitcoin. Control matters, ownership matters. And in Bitcoin, keys are what define that ownership. So what does the phrase mean? A simple answer is this: if you do not control the private keys, then you do not fully control the Bitcoin. And once you understand that, you start to understand why self-custody is such an important idea in the Bitcoin world.